said you ever go and wonder what your purpose is? What? We talk about if it would matter what the consequence of not addressing it. I'd rather use some common sense, but now I'm wrestling the ladder with the thought of it. It's overwhelming, she challenging my consciousness. Man, it's worth 1,000 times 1,000 words. And now she bound to shine, I'm proud to find she down to earth and got me doubting my stance on almost everything. I wonder if she say the same about our conversation days. Another page is made, but some have yet to be uncovered. I'm trying to read another, wonder what will we discover. But we being smothered day to day with life shit. Vice grips, a tight fit, suffice with the light bits. Tied and over with the existential crisis. On days we work together, we discuss it with a slight twist. She quote the Bible and I'm quoting all my life shit. The two connected, get the new direction with the right shit. Are you afraid to die and never wonder if? Or are you just afraid of parting with your love to live? She said you ever go and wonder what your purpose is? What? You never wonder what your purpose is? I told her we just occupied a rock inside a place that he created. I don't need to seek or find a chase. But you go and wonder what your purpose is? Swear she got me on a hunt to find a purpose, damn. She told me not to get the wrong idea. She never thumped the Bible, tried to rival, rather share the love with everybody. The goal of having prayers, dedicated passion to the one that's so divine and fair. And spreading positivity to those that need the most. The fiends and folks that dabble into things to cope. She said it's idol worship, but not the slightest word on fighting serpents, but rather fighting for the right to searching. Siding, aiding the support they need daily. Hear me? That's fighting darkness with the light and note, providing feelings of emotional support by design is healing. I can rock with that, it's all attached to loving daily. The good, the bad, the beauty, the ugly. My discussions with some Bible thumpers usually judge me, but this one is different. She ain't thumping at all, rather using the intellect that we deserve to withdraw. She told me, are you afraid to die and never wonder if? Or are you just afraid of parting with your love to live? She said you ever go and wonder what your purpose is? What? You never wonder what your purpose is? I told her we just occupied a rock inside a place that he created. I don't need to seek or find a chase. But you go and wonder what your purpose is? Swear she got me on a hunt to find a purpose, damn. Are you afraid of dying? What about your purpose? Oh, still you undecided? How would you dignify it? Are you completely honest with yourself or with others? You ever break a promise? You let the ego take control when you get any comments? Are you open enough to talk with me on any topics? I know at least one or two of y'all are all about it, and you know who you are. And if you listening, you needn't even think about it. Think about it. Are you afraid to die and never wonder if? Or are you just afraid of parting with your love to live? She said you ever go and wonder what your purpose is? What? You never wonder what your purpose is? Are you afraid to die and never wonder if? Or are you just afraid of parting with your love to live? She said you ever go and wonder what your purpose is? What? You never wonder what your purpose is? Are you afraid to die and never wonder if? Or are you just afraid of parting with your love to live? She said you ever go and wonder what your purpose is? What? You never wonder what your purpose is? I told her we just occupied a rock inside a place that he created. I don't need to seek or find a chase. But you go and wonder what your purpose is? Swear she got me on a hunt to find a purpose, damn.